Hello, hello. It's Dr. Langford again. I wanted to address a question that someone brought up fairly recently to me, and that was, what do I have to do to stop my GLP-1s? First thing, patients must achieve metabolic health. And what does that mean? That means they're improving their insulin sensitivity, reducing visceral fat, normalizing blood sugar regulation, and preserving or improving the amount of lean muscle mass they have. So this really goes back to a healthy lifestyle that you should have been trying to form during your GLP-1 use. So this means regular cardiovascular exercise, resistance exercise, especially important for women over 50, and a healthy plant-based diet that's really focused on energy production and longevity, something that's really low in carbohydrates, higher in protein, really whole, healthy foods. These are habits that we all need to strive for during using GLP-1 so that we're able to maintain that health change when we start to wean down or off these medications. The second thing is not only establishing these healthy habits, but it's maintaining these healthy habits. You will start to have an increased appetite once you wean down off of GLP-1s. You will notice some more food noise. You might have more cravings, but this is where your habits and healthy changes really come into play. While you're using the GLP-1s and changing these metabolic set points, you're really helping to create new habits. And once you have these habits, sticking to them is the most important thing. This is where a little bit of willpower comes into it. You have to consciously make the effort to maintain these habits, or you will not maintain the results. Third of all, the most important thing is to give your body some time. You didn't get fat overnight, and you're not going to stay skinny overnight. You need to make sure that you are letting your body adapt to its new set point, that you are maintaining the goal weight that you have with your healthy habits, exercise, diet, all of those things for a period of time. Your body needs to know that this is the new norm. And once you're able to do that, we're realizing that people can stretch out their injections. They can go to 10 days to 2 weeks. Some studies have recently shown that that's as effective for maintenance. Some information shows that you can actually wean down and off gradually off these medications. And then there are some people that I actually will keep on a microdose that prefer to be on it because they feel better. They get rid of a little bit of that food noise, and it gives them that little bit of ability to hold on to their benefits. But the fact of the matter is this: you have to establish, maintain, and keep these changes for a period of time in order to be able to remove these medications from your life if that is your choice. Now, there are some people that do choose to keep this on board indefinitely. We don't really know study-wise what that's going to show in the long run, but I will tell you in my own personal journey where I have lost 117 pounds, I do maintain using some of the tirzepatide on a regular basis, but this does not replace a healthy lifestyle, healthy eating habits, and weight resistance exercise. It is so important to have those things. There are studies that show that you do not lose muscle mass on these medications, but it's very critically important that you build muscle mass to maintain your results. So I hope these tips help. Please like and subscribe, share with friends, and please help me to build a community of people that are interested in learning more about these topics.